Wabaizigan. My daddy was a very strict man. A disciplinarian to the core. He would not cordon any act of waywardness from anyone. Especially from his family members. Odion, my twin brother, knows that dad laws and commands are sacrosanct, so he always conducts himself to dad expectation. But mine was a case of continuous struggle to obey even the simple family traditions, such as to greet elders when you wake up in the morning. Before I was 10 years old I was already on the Benin City Street. I became a Lima, street boy. I left home after causing so much trouble and never to return back home till the demise of my dad and mom. I only heard of their death through an uncle who met me at Ring Road where I was doing bus conductor job. I was later informed that when my dad was critically ill he gave order that I should not be allowed to partake in his burial rite if he died. My dad while alive often refers to me as the dirty pig of the family. He said it will be a compliment to call me black sheep of the family. That a pig was better than me. Though other reasons my dad so much despised me is a narrative for another day. I became the Don of Ada cult at the age of 15 years. I neutralized Dogo, the then Ada cult boss, and the other high-ranking members of the confraternity. Dogo was dreaded by all. Even leaders of other cults fears him. He is brutal and merciless. He noticed my potentials very early and wanted to quickly wipe me out, but I was too much for him to handle. I promptly sent him down 6 feet, and then the very fierce cult ensured blood flows. I later employed volcanic force to coerce other members of the group to submit totally to my authority and command as the new boss of Ada cult. With time my records as a hitman in the underworld operations became legendary. I earned myself a reputation for performing gruesome jobs. In the underworld circle they nicknamed me Evaporator. This is because I hardly leave a trace wherever I operated. My gang were into robbery, kidnapping, assassination. Just pay good money, we will do the job perfectly for you. Nobody stay alive to tell the story anywhere we operated. That is one reason law enforcement agencies find it difficult to apprehend me. It was last June I finished my 4 years term as senator. This is a country where might is right and not right is might as applicable in other clime. Let me talk about the election that gave me the senatorial seat in 2015 election. My opponent was Chief Agbezo. He belongs to National Strong Party, NSP, while my party is National Development Party, NDP. Chief Agbezo is a member of Oro cult. So the struggle for that senatorial seat was a direct fight between Oro cult and Ada cult. Few days to the election, Chief Agbezo wife and daughter disappear between Yaga Market and their GRA residence at Airport Road. Till date their corpses are yet to be found. Also Chief Agbezo elder son that studies in Germany was arranged for a fatal motor accident in Germany. Chief Agbezo was a hard nut to crack. The intimidation unleashed on him don't move him. As part of antic to subdue him, fresh evidences were produced to resuscitate in court a case of rape he had while in secondary school. He was then alleged to have raped his female classmate. The struggle for the senatorial seat was bloody and consumed many lives. Both Oro and Ada cult group recorded high casualty during the campaign for the election. Many of my loyal and dedicated boys paid the supreme sacrifices. I eventually won the election. The boys were able to snatch the ballot box and ensure I got the seat. December last year, Odion, my twin brother, relocated to America with his family. Odion, my twin brother, relocated to America with his family. Odion holds a PhD. He has lectured in a federal university for more than 15 years. Do you know that he can hardly feed himself and his family in this country? Yet somebody is preaching halt brain drain. It is depriving the country of its best human resources. Is that not an idle talk? I did 4-year term in the Senate. From 2015 to 2019. I have been able to garner enough money to take care of myself throughout my lifetime. I have choice properties within the country and other big cities around the world. Dear reader, watch out, my next level is to be the President of the Federal Republic. Mark my words, we shall meet in Aso Rock soon. To read more visits or call, nigerianstray.blogspot.com.